Hey guys, welcome back to another Hyperdash tutorial. Today's topic is aim. So I want to talk to you guys about aim because aim is legitimately one of the most important parts of the game. There are plenty of good players who can just aim and can't do anything else. Like, they can't really move that much, but their good aim still allows them to be useful to their teams and score really well. So your aim is a huge part of being a really skilled player, and the more time you put into perfecting your aim, the better off you're gonna be. This video is a short video. It's, under 5 minutes, probably around 2 or so. I haven't checked yet. But just keep in mind that a lot of the top players have put in hundreds of hours, thousands of hours into perfecting their game and their aim. So you guys definitely should do that too. This tutorial is dedicated towards noobs. This is for other people who just kind of started playing. So if you're already past this, we got something else coming for you. Just check the channel in a bit. One of the biggest parts of getting your aim to a high level is really making sure that when you point at it and you pull the trigger, the bullet actually goes and hits the thing that you're pointing at. I know that seems kind of silly, but you'd be surprised how many times people point at something and their bullets go above it or go below the target that they're aiming at. So gun angle plays a big role in this. Now, the way you can figure out how you should adjust your gun angle is simply by recording yourself playing a pub. Just record a short match, and then afterwards, what you want to do is see how your shots are traveling with respect to your targets when you're holding your guns naturally. Now, when you watch back your clip, you want to see if your shots on average are hitting the robot head, if it's hitting like a little bit above, or if it's hitting like below your target. Now, if your shots are hitting above your target or they're above the robot head, what you want to do is increase your gun angle, and I would recommend doing it in increments of 2 degrees, just adjusting it up a little bit. That's going to bring down your shots lower, and then re-record yourself and see if you're hitting more headshots, and continue adjusting it until you get it at the right level. If your shots are hitting the body too much, or they're too low, they're too far below your target, then what you want to do is decrease your gun angle, which I know sounds counterintuitive, but decreasing the gun angle actually makes the gun level go up. And when you decrease that gun angle, it's going to raise it up a little bit. Do it in increments of 2 degrees and see if you're getting closer and closer to the headshots. Ideally, what you want is for your shots generally to hit the level at that you're aiming at. Alright, so once you got your gun angle adjusted to the right level, now it's time to make sure that you start shooting straight. One of the biggest problems that new players have is that when they actually start shooting at something, their hands are shaking like those spaghetti things in the parking lot at like car dealerships. You can really see it obviously in a noob's POV. Their hands are just kind of wobbling all over the place, and you can see their bullets are crisscrossing, going above, going below their shots. So really what's important is having your hands to be stable and making sure that your shots are going straight and aligned together and hitting your target. Remember, 2 bullets to the head and the robot's dead, so you really want to maximize the amount of shots that you're landing so you can move on and do more in the game, be better. So shooting straight is something that you have to kind of develop by muscle memory. Some people gain it by grinding pubs, other people gain it by just training in training mode. But ideally what you want to do is practice shooting at a target that's moving or stationary, and just making sure that your hands are steady, your bullets are shooting straight forward, and that they're lining up. A good test to see if you're shooting at something straight is to just hold your hands normally like you would, and then shoot at something, and make sure that the grouping of your bullets is close together. The closer together the grouping of your bullets, the more accurate you are. A lot of people like shooting at the domination map buttons while riding rails, or control point button while riding rails to kind of help build that stabilization. But once you get that, then you're on your way to having great aim. Once you figured out how to shoot straight, and remember, you want to shoot straight at targets at medium, close, and long range. Longer range, the better. better you are, the farther you away, the more effective you are in the game. But the biggest part of aim is being able to aim while you're moving. I don't think I can stress this importance enough, but Hyperdash is an incredibly fast-paced game. You're moving vertically at very rapid rates. You're moving horizontally at very rapid rates. Often you're contorting your body, ducking, moving in real life. So if you can't aim while you're doing the fundamental game mechanics, then you cannot aim at all. If you can aim while you're standing still, then you cannot aim. So you have to make sure that you're good at aiming while you're moving and playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. Now, one of the ways that you can do this is by stabilizing your arms. Practice holding your guns in the way that you would normally hold them. Stabilize them to your body, and then just practice moving in real life and moving your joystick to make sure that you are shooting at a target and hitting it. Again, the way you check to make sure that your accuracy is good is you move, shoot at a target, and then check your grouping to see that it's close together. When you first start moving and aiming, it's going to be terrible. Your grouping is going to look, very bad. It's going to be spread all over the place. But as you do it more and more, your body will get accustomed to it, and then your grouping will get tighter and tighter. I just want to say that drills, I feel two ways about drills. I used to like them a lot, but now I don't favor them as much. I do favor practicing through experience or playing in pubs in order to enhance your skills. Hyperdash is a game that connects players from all around the world, which is an incredible experience. At the very same time, those players from all around the world do not all have great internet connections, and the response time from the server is not always as lightning fast as training mode is. So a lot of times when you're playing in an actual game, the players are not really where you think they are, and learning how to aim and hit targets that are constantly moving in the circumstances where you have network latency is going to be ideal for increasing your skill more. If you spend too much time in training mode, you get into a pub, you notice that the hit markers take a long time to come back, you notice that the players are kind of moving around too much more than the bots, you can't hit them, or that everything is sort of laggy, or the flip booking players all over the place, and then you become frustrated and disenchanted with the game. So my best advice would be to actually play in servers and just get accustomed to the way the game is really played. But in this video we do have some drills that you can do. First drill is to make sure that you're stabilizing your hands. What you can do is ride the rails on control point. Choose the map stadium. Set the number of players to 1 or as low as possible. I think you can choose like max dash, unlimited sprint, instant pickups. Then just kind of ride the rails. Don't hit the button. Ride the rails in the center and shoot at the button while you're riding, holding down the sprint button. This is going to help you stabilize your aim and get used to shooting at something while you're moving unconsciously. And you just want to make sure that you're always hitting both bullets on the top of that button, that white part. You can also do this on waterway. Start at your home base. Don't hit any of the buttons, but just stand up in your home base, sprint side to side, and moving in real life if possible, while shooting at the button in the enemy base. You want to get good at being able to hit that button while you're moving from your base. As you continue to build those skills, then your hands will get really stable, and you'll notice that it's a lot easier to hit shots. Ideally, when you're up close, you should be hitting 100% of your shots, maybe 95%. When you're in middle range, medium range, maybe like 60 to 70%, 70, 80%. And then long range, maybe 50%. It's always difficult to build these skills, but just put in the time and you'll develop them. Another drill is to do control point, set the bots to hard, give yourself the modifiers of max dash, headshot only, instant respawn, heal and kill. Don't hit the button, just kill the other bots. And what you want to do is go get 100 kills and fewer than 5 deaths by the end. This will kind of train you to move fast and be able to shoot at the same time, because getting to 100 kills might take some work. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's really important to just play the game in pubs. The more you play in pubs, practicing using the different surfaces, keeping up the sprinting, and adding in the aim to that movement, then you're going to see yourself skyrocket as a player in skill.